Who's up? Gladys? Was it Gladys?
Yes.
All right, Gladys. Same thing. Bring me over here real quick. Notice I'm only asking 4 things, and then the 4 things lead me to where we need to go.
Right.
Okay, you ready, Gladys?
Yes.
Okay. Goal this year,
500.
500K. Okay. Current revenue, last 12 months,
200.
200. Okay, very similar situation then.
Yes.
Okay, services that got you to 200.
I have the tax advisory that they get
Okay.
into like an annual program with me.
Yep. What else?
I do bookkeeping,
Okay. What
accounting.
else? Wait, what's the difference between bookkeeping and accounting?
Well, the accounting, you get the financial statements. The bookkeeping is you just categorize everything in the right order and
That sounds like CFO.
yeah, a CFO advisory.
So is it bookkeeping or is it tax advisory when you say that?
Well, the
Accounting.
tax advisory is you're giving the strategy. With the
Yeah.
CFO, you're literally giving them financial statements and
I'm gonna put CFO just so I can
okay.
separate the two from bookkeeping. Bookkeeping and CFO are different. Because
Yes.
you're sending them monthly stuff, right? Like you're doing evaluations of all their
The
business
bookkeeping
and stuff.
is different. Yeah. The
Yeah.
CFO.
Okay,
Different.
good. Okay,
And
what
then
else you got?
consulting.
Consulting. Okay. What else you got?
I think that's about it. I think, right. The tax
You sure?
advice. You have the
You're
tax
not
advice.
washing their dishes, you're not cutting their grass, you sure?
Well, well, I
Okay.
also have a travel agency, so I just throw that in there. It's like, hey, you
I
want me to
knew I
travel?
knew there was something there.
I'm also
Usually when I see
I'm
this,
also a real estate agent. So yeah, you want to buy a house?
okay, you see what I already you see the red flags, guys? I
I
don't even have to keep going.
I know. I heard that yesterday from them. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. How many team members did you have?
I have 4.
Oh, shoot.
These are all outsourced.
Okay, well that's probably a problem too.
Oh, okay.
I mean, if they're outsourced, then they don't work on your time. They don't work when you need them. They work when they want themselves to work.
Well, I do give them a deadline. So the due dates, they send in all the
Do they how often do they miss their deadlines?
no, they don't miss
They
it.
don't. Okay. What did you say?
No, they don't.
Oh, they don't miss their deadlines.
No, they're
Okay.
pretty good workers.
All right, very good. So let's see the split, the revenue split. 200K comes from what? How much did you do in tax advisory?
It's 120 for the tax advisory with the annual
Okay.
program that they sign up.
Yep.
I do have 40 on the bookkeeping part.
40 clients?
No, 40K.
Okay.
And then 20 on the payroll part.
Wait, payroll or CFO? Now you lost me.
No, I'm sorry. I forgot to add the payroll part. Sorry.
You do so many things, girl. You forget what you do nowadays.
I know. I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. That's okay. That's why we're here. I'm pretty sure you're gonna fit everybody else's. They're gonna be like, that was me too, or that is me. Okay, what else?
And then the 20 for the combination of the CFO and the consulting.
Okay.
Maybe 10-10. I don't know.
Okay, how many tax advisory clients did you have?
The 120. Oh, I don't know the numbers, but I not specifically, but the number, I'm just showing you the amount. I didn't really look. I have to go back to my database for the number.
Guess. Give me a guess.
Probably 15.
15 people paid you $120,000 a year between 15 people?
Yeah, 15 people, that's comprises of 120. So
How
if
do you
you
not remember that? It's not that, it's only 15. All right. And then what comprises the bookkeeping? How many clients comprise of the bookkeeping?
oh, that's only like 6, I think, 6.
Okay. And then payroll, how many came from the payroll?
Uh Payroll, I think five.
Okay, 5. I can tell why it's very hard to remember this because you have so many services, you have so many
Right.
people and so many different things. You're like, who's in where? That
Yes.
right there, I can already tell. How many did the CFO advisory or consulting?
But those are the CFO advisor, those are just comes and goes and like they
Yeah,
would just set,
it's like a one-off sale.
yeah. So
How many one-off sales do you think you sold?
oh, I have like four CFO advisory and all that from the last year.
CFO consulting, right? That's what you're
Yeah.
calling it? You didn't make any money from your travel and real estate business, right?
Yeah, I do. I did. This is just mainly for my accounting business.
Oh, how much did you make overall in all your businesses and everything you're doing?
All the businesses
Everything you got going on.
are around 500, almost 600 a year.
Okay. Where's the majority of your money come from then?
What do you mean? Oh, from well, the 200K is go for the accounting business side. The others is from a different business, like real estate. Uh,
That's like 400K, girl. Where's that? What are we doing here? Why aren't you doing that? Just curious.
I like to do a lot of things.
All
I
right.
do real estate investing, so
Okay. So you made 400K from real estate investing?
no, I'm not sure exactly the number, but I know I made about 500 at
Oh,
least
like
for the
300. Yeah, something like that.
for everything that what I have going.
Girl, your own accounting is probably a nightmare.
But I
Got
love
everything everywhere. Huh?
I I love accounting.
You're like, okay. So something already sticks out to me. I mean, obviously, you guys should probably see she doesn't have a lot of clients, right? So your solution is not going to be it's going to be similar, but it's not going to be the same. It's going to be
Mhm.
similar, but not the same because you're not going to be able to do a lot of upsells because you don't have a lot of opportunities there,
I
right?
see.
There's not a lot of upsell opportunities because you have a limited base of clients to work with. Okay. So let's just look at this because then this would be super kind of easy now to look through.
Oh,
So
also I want to
first,
add also like I never did any marketing.
yeah, I know.
Okay.
Um, yeah. Now, before I get into like showing you the path, do you want to grow this thing
Yes,
or
for
do you
sure.
want to do something else? Because it
No,
sounds like you got a lot going on.
I want this.
Okay. So if I show you how to get to your target, are you going to get rid of the other things to do this or are you going to try to do them all?
That's gonna be delegated from a different person.
Is it already delegated?
Yeah, it's already delegated.
So you don't work in that business at all.
No, I delegated that already. I already hired a manager
I
to
was like,
handle
bro, who's that?
the real estate. I did already all that, so I just want to focus on this.
Okay. Okay. Sounds like a
That,
phenomenal business. The
that's
other
my
ones. Okay. Let's keep going then. Okay. Perfect. So your focus is going to be here. Yeah.
yes.
You can devote at least 12 months to this.
Oh, for sure.
Okay. All right. So number one, here's what I would do for you. So you can't really do a price increase because you have 120. That's roughly what, like probably close to like $9,000 a year per client.
Yeah.
15. Oh, $8,000. So 8K here. I'm trying to find what I'm trying to find here, guys. I'm trying to find something that sticks out to me. So 6K, 6.7K a year. And I only do yearly because every there's like a jump in a there's like a peaks and a troughs to tax business. So you just look at the yearly. So 4K. So notice that her clients are premium clients. None of them are like underpriced. This is what stands out to me is that she's right sized her pricing. Okay. Your pricing is good.
Okay.
What I would say, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No good.
Okay. So here's what I would do in your situation. Unfortunately, here's what I would start with. Let's say I would still try to, if I could, maybe are all these bookkeeping clients doing tax advisory or no?
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Are all these bookkeeping clients, these 6 bookkeeping clients, are they doing tax advisory or no?
No, no.
Okay.
That's what
So
I'm
then
trying.
What I would try to do is I would try to get these people right here. I would try to get at least 3 of these bookkeeping clients to do tax advisory.
Mhm.
And so that will give me at least some money to start spending money on marketing. Because if you notice the trend here, guys, I'm trying not to come out of pocket for marketing. I don't want to spend my own money. I want my clients to pay for my marketing. Do you guys get that?
Yes.
So I'm always trying to get my clients to give me money so that I can go market. Because if I have to come out of my own pocket, then I'm like, don't you take from me. But I'll be like, okay, well, they're going to give me, I'm going to go use that. Okay, so my first target here would be, again, it's going to probably be marketing, but it's going to be smaller than you think than the other one. So I'll go 1, upsell, okay? 2, marketing, same strategy. Okay? And then 3, I'm going to start consolidating services. Okay? And so you notice where you're at in your whole business requires you, between all the things that you're doing, you're actually at the stage where you're going to tap out at the top end of 600K, but that's where you need to start developing systems. And you probably feel that too, because you're like, I'm here because of the systems, right? That's probably what you're here for, because you can feel it. Before you know it's going to happen, you can feel it coming because you're like, I'm pulled in every direction at all the times, and I just don't know what's happening. So that's
Yeah.
why I say consolidation is one of those things you need to do, because then you'll have less direction to be pulled in. So you almost need to stop selling so many different things and start selling one thing. Does that make sense? So that
Right.
way you're only pulled in one direction, not 6 different directions like you are now.
Yes.
Okay, so that's why I'm putting yours is a little bit different. So the upsell opportunity here, and since she already has like a threshold, she knows how to make money. It's not going to be a lot for me to ask of her to spend a lot of money because she knows how to make it back. She's an earner, so she knows that, hey, if I put something out, I know it's coming back. I know how to get it.
Or
Right?
I'll just get it from my husband's pocket. I'm just
There you
kidding.
go. Tell your husband, I need some too. All right. So let's say we get 3 out of the 6 times 2,500 bucks. And I'm not a, so you notice on the other one, on the another example, I told Lisa to go up in her pricing because I know that there's something hesitation to pricing. Why do I know that? Because I saw her previous pricing. So in
Mm.
this one, I know Gladys has no problem asking for 2,500 bucks because she has been doing it for years, probably. I don't know. But so I'm gonna go straight to 2,500 bucks. So now I get 7,500 bucks, and the same equation. So I'm gonna go 1 upsell right here. This goes like this, and then now the game for her is really just marketing. She doesn't have to do a lot of different things. She don't have to do a price increase, nothing like that. She just does the marketing thing. And so we take this 7,500 bucks, and since Gladys does not need this money, like she doesn't need to do the upsells and all that stuff, I would just say, take 50% of this, Gladys, because you actually need marketing more than Lisa does. Lisa needs more of an upsell, and she needs more of the price increase than she does the marketing right now. Her marketing is not, you don't need that marketing just yet, Lisa. Gladys, you do need the marketing. So you need to actually invest more of the marketing back into the marketing. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So that's why I told Lisa 30%, and I'm telling you probably closer to 50 or even 100% of this. Just dump it all back in because it's not yours, right? Because your whole goal here should be, I'm just going to assume, what's your threshold on that? If you made 7,500, would you be willing to put that back into marketing?
Yeah.
How much would you be willing to put of that 7,500 bucks?
Back to marketing.
Yeah.
You can put it all back in. I don't care.
Okay, you see, listen how I asked that question to find out where she was at. Because if she said, well, put 50%, I know she's kind of like pulling punches because she's scared somewhere else, not the money. So now I know she's not scared of that. So I'm gonna go 7,500, and let's assume the same case, 2,000 bucks for a client. Okay. Now, since Gladys has a threshold, well, I can tell Gladys, hey, charge $20,000 for an annual assessment. What is she going to say? What are you going to say when I tell you for an annual program for 20K? What are you going to say?
Sure.
Right? Like you have no price resistance. You're like, cool, I'll charge that any day. The reason why I was a little hesitant with you, Lisa, and I'm being fully transparent is because I see that there's a pricing, like there's a threshold on your mind, and it's more of a confidence issue. But once I start building you up and you start hearing like how Gladys is talking, you're gonna start talking like this, and then you're gonna be like, okay, 20K, let's go.
Oh, yeah,
So that's why I'm
absolutely.
gonna say, what's up?
I said absolutely. You're right
Yep.
on.
Yep, I know. Well, your numbers tell me everything. That's why I look at people's numbers and I can tell you guys where you're at, what you're feeling, how you're feeling, because the numbers tell me everything. Okay, so let's say we do this. What is this number here? 7,500 divided by 2,000. How many customers is she going to get? Yeah.
75, but
Okay, so I'm going to
30.
go for Gladys. I'm going to go on the higher end. So I'm going to round up because I hear it in her tonality. As soon as she talks to someone, someone's giving her money. Okay, so I'm going to go up. What?
Nothing, just saying.
Am I right? Am I right with my analysis?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Okay. Times 2,500 bucks. All right. So she's going to make 10K here. But then I'm going to tell Gladys in month number 2, I'm going to say, do it again. Put that same 10K back in. Now, most of our people, I'm being fully transparent with you guys, the cost to get a customer is like $1,000. So I'm actually pushing higher. So you guys can see, like, when I want you to be pleasantly delighted when you see the numbers come out better than what I'm telling you. Rather than you're like, you told me to hit this, but I'm not even close to that. I'd rather you be the opposite. Okay, so now she has 10K and I tell her to do the same thing. Divided by 2, that gives me 5. Okay, times 2,500, and that gives me what, 12,500? 5 times 2,500? What's the number?
12.125.
12,500. Okay. So now you're making an extra, whatever, an extra 10K a month just on the front end. Okay, but you got 5 clients here, 4 clients here. You have 9 clients. This is where the game's going to be played for Gladys and everybody else when you get in this game. It's going to be like this, 9 and then times 0.5, which she's going to get 50% of her people that did the $2,500 thing to pay her an additional $20,000. Okay, so that would be 4.5. Here, I'm going to go a little bit conservative. I'm going to say 4. I'm not going to say 5. I'm going to say 4 because that 20,000 might be up on the upper echelons of what's possible for you. How do I know that? Because when I said that to you, you're like, yeah. So it wasn't like for sure 100%. Like if I asked for $20,000, I'm like, give me $20,000. Like I know it's under, way under. There's a little bit of price resistance with that one. So I'm going to go there times 20K. Okay, how much did you make there? 20 times 4, 80?
80,000.
80K. Okay, so now on the front end, you made 10, 12, that's 22.5. So 22.5, right? And plus 80,000. Okay, how much is that?
1025.
1025?
Yes.
Okay, Gladys, you're solved. That's in 2 months. Your
Wow.
system's solved. You're at 500K a month. I mean, 500K a year.
That's amazing.
Okay, watch this. So what was your target again?
500.
500K. Okay, so I just gave her the math. So if you're putting in, so now you're putting in 7,500 and you never came out of pocket because you had those upsell opportunities. Divided by 2,000, 2K, that gives me 4 times 2,500. That gives me 10. And then I just do the same thing and now I go month 2. So I'm gonna go month 1, month 2. I'm gonna go 10K. Then I'm gonna go divided by 2. And I'm gonna go 5 times 2,500 bucks. And now I got myself 12. Okay. And then this person right here is going to give me, I'm going to get 2 out of here. I'm going to get 2 out of here times 20. Okay. Times 20. Just see this, guys. It's just math. 40K. 40K. Okay, so now she made 50K here. And she makes 52K here. Okay, and so now she's on a run rate. She's on path to do $600,000 a year. But then something's going to happen in her business. She's going to be compressed because now these things are working, and she's going to be forced to consolidate. You're going to be forced in this stage here to do what I'm asking you to do over here, which is the consolidation, which then you look at this thing and you say, okay, CFO and this thing, I got to cut that off. As much as I love it, it's taking up time for me. And I know it is because you're selling it a one-off. So that means that you have to it's in between. You're just doing it because you want the money and you're trying to figure things out. But you want consistency here. So now I'm taking off the CFO and the business advisory stuff. And now I'm going to stop telling people to do payroll because that's taking up my time, or maybe I just recommend them to ADP. Okay, so now you got your time back, so you can focus on these big ticket clients over here that's making you $60,000 a month or $50,000 a month. Does that make sense?
That's good.